Hey, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hi and welcome. So for today's video, I have more Halloween and fall DIYs to share with you. So if you want to see how I make these, then stick around. So for the first DIY, I want to make some like Halloween spooky jars. So I got these 3 jars from the Dollar Tree. Then also the little skeleton heads. I'm gonna go ahead and just glue them onto the top part of the lid with some hot glue, and I added some crazy glue. Then I spray painted these just with some black spray paint, and I'm gonna glue everything to the lid using crazy glue and hot glue. Once that was done, I took Mod Podge and some black chalk paint and just mixed them two together and went over the lids and the skulls just to seal it, and also to touch up any parts that the spray paint didn't get. Then I used my Cricut machine and some Cricut sticker paper to cut out the labels to go over the jars. One just says witch's brew. Then I believe it was wing of bats, and then love potion. So I just added them 3 onto my jars. It was that simple, and here I'm just showing you how it looked with some tea lights in it. I didn't fill anything in my jars. I didn't want to. Then I will show you how they look just without the tea lights. Turned out super cute and really easy to recreate. So then I'm taking the little boxes or trays, whatever you want to call them, from the Dollar Tree. Then I'm taking a piece of Dollar Tree wood because I want to make some stacked books. And I need to cover them whole, so I'm going to take the piece of wood, cut them down. I used 1 piece to cut 3 pieces to cover the holes. Then I'm taking some wood filler and I'm just going to add that on top. You can see it better than I'm probably explaining. Once they was all dry, I went and I sanded them down really good. Now I'm going to take some white chalk paint and paint all 3 of my boxes. I didn't put any wood at the bottom because you will not see any wood, but if you want to repeat that same step I did from the top, for the bottom, you can do that. But nobody's going to see the bottom, so I didn't do it. Once the boxes were dry, I went ahead and I took my chip brush and some black chalk paint and just dry brush all 3 of the little trays or boxes, whatever you want to call them. And I did that with all 3, like I said. If you did everything, this is the look that you will be going for. So then I went ahead and I glued all 3 of the trays together. And I also added crazy glue. So now I'm going to go ahead and add my little, words onto my boxes. Then I distressed my words like I showed you in my last video when I made my Halloween sign, just to help it blend in and look like a stencil instead of vinyl. And so that's what I did to my books too. And they turned out really cute. Next, I'm gonna make a cute little door hanging sign. So I took 3 pieces of the square pieces of wood from the Dollar Tree, and I'm gonna paint them white with some white chalk paint. Then I take 2 of the little wooden leaves and the little wooden hello fall sign. You know they come in like a pack of 3. I think the little signs, the little words come in a pack of 3 and the leaves came in a pack of 3. So I took a paintbrush and some water, dipped it in the water, and then dipped it into my antique wax and painted the first leaf. Then I took some Dollar Tree orange paint, dipped my brush in the water, and took the orange paint and painted the second leaf. Then I'll paint the Hello Fall black. But you're going to see that it switches up and it says Welcome Fall, because when I went to go and distress my Hello Fall um letters or words or whatever, it cracked. So see, I had to repaint one, but like I said, it comes like 2 or 3 of them in the pack. But it was okay. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add everything to the wood, pieces of wood. So I wanted to add like beads. I wanted these to be connected by beads. So I took the string of beads from the Dollar Tree and I just added them. I cut them and added them to, you'll see, the pieces of wood. So this is me being lazy and I felt like it was quicker. I didn't feel like stringing any beads. I got like a whole bucket or container of beads. So I'm just cutting and adding the beads to the sign. You can see, just watch really good so you can see. It's better for you to watch than me trying to explain. So I had to pop back in. I did use 7 beads. I counted, I think, oh my God, I counted like 8, but then I took like one off because I needed more string to connect to the little signs. So like I said, just keep watching. You'll see. Once everything was done, I went ahead and I stapled everything. I just wanted to make sure it didn't fall apart, even though I glued it. Then I took some more of that little beaded garland and I added it to the top as a hanger. Then I'm going to make a bow. And I connect the bow to the wood beads instead of the sign. Well, the top part of the sign. And I just made a simple little burlap bow. So the next one is going to be a Halloween door hanging sign. So I'm going to go ahead and just paint this completely with the front, back, and everything with the black chalk paint from by Waverly. Then I'm going to take another piece of the Dollar Tree wood and I'm going to paint one side with the orange paint from the Dollar Tree. And I'm going to glue it onto the back part of the pumpkin, that's the cutout pumpkin, you'll see. So like I said, I glue it onto the back of the sign where the cutout is. And then I'm adding my vinyl. And I do add a little jack-o'-lantern face to the cutout part. That's why I painted it orange. But I don't know why that was not on here. I thought I recorded it, but I guess I didn't. See, there it is. So I added I cut all this out with my Cricut machine, of course. So then I added some string, I stringed some beads up and added to the top part of the sign back to where the string was at, but I just added beads. And I painted that piece of wood black too to blend in with the back of the sign. Then I make a bow just like I did with the burlap bow. Only thing is I use the buffalo check on top and some black Dollar Tree ribbon, Halloween ribbon on the back. But the buffalo check is from the Dollar Tree too. Then I tie it off with the string. And this time I tie the bow to the beads and not to the sign. Or glue it to the beads, not to the sign. Then I just take a little tiny piece of that black burlap ribbon from the Dollar Tree and add it into the middle. So I made this bow the same way. I just added like a little tail to it. The same way I made the burlap one. I made this one. And see, I tie it to the bead and not glue it to the sign. That way it won't be covering the little cutout. So for the next DIY, super easy. I got this little letter that says home on it. I pulled everything off, and this is what it looks like once you pull everything off. Then I'm taking one of those little like hoop wreaths. They come 3 in a pack from the Dollar Tree. And I'm gonna go ahead and glue it to the letter. I thought this would be cute, like in the kitchen, either on a shelf too. But my idea when I was creating it was to put it in the kitchen near like a utensil holder and make it really cute. So now I took this Dollar Tree and I think like floral picks or whatever. They was called fall branches. So I do pull some of these branches back up because my plan was to go clockwise and I ended up going the wrong way. Good thing it wasn't completely glued yet. It wasn't dry. The glue wasn't dry yet. So you'll notice they look different towards the end because I do pull a few of them back up to make them all go clockwise. And I'm just gluing them on, where I see that I want them. Then I took some of these, I think it's like the wheat picks from the Dollar Tree. I'm not sure the name of these flowers. And I also glued some of them onto the wreath too. Then I go around and I just trim off some of the branches just to clean it up a little bit. And them little pieces I pulled off, I do glue them back onto the wreath. And this is how it turned out, really cute. Like I said, just to sit in the corner on a shelf. I mean, it's up to you. Next, I don't even think you would call this like a DIY. I found this really pretty black vase from the Dollar Tree and these pretty flowers. These were called wildflowers, I believe. They're so pretty. And I'm just going to put a bunch of glue down into the vase and then just stick the flowers down. And I thought this would be really cute in my basement bathroom. So when I seen this vase, I was like, oh, I can put some flowers in this. It's really pretty. I just thought it was a pretty vase. And these flowers are really pretty. And I'm not a fan of Dollar Tree flowers, but these are really pretty. And look how super easy and cute this was, just to fill in a little spot on a shelf somewhere. Like I said, I'll be putting this in my bathroom. So next I came across some really pretty fabric inside the Dollar Tree. And I got these white pumpkins from the Dollar Tree. They got them in black now and everything. And I was like, I want some pumpkins in this color because it goes with the color I want to do for fall. So I just cut the top part of the pumpkins off. And I'm going to show you how to just make some fabric pumpkins. Super easy. I just opened up the fabric. And this burlap fabric is from the Dollar Tree. And I'm just sit my pumpkin on top. And I'm going to just, like, I don't know how to explain it. I just pulled and tuck the fabric in. I mean, you can see how I just gather it up and just tuck it in. And this one turned out really cute. And then I'm going to do the same to the other two. But it's one that I want to show you. I add a cute little beaded tassel to it. Once they're all done, I'm just taking some of the Dollar Tree, like little wooden sticks. I say wooden sticks. The Dollar Tree sticks, and just pushing it down into the pumpkin. Then I add glue. I do add glue to it. I don't know why that part is gone. Now, this next fabric, this fabric is so pretty. And the fabric was not with the fall stuff. It was in the Crafter's Square section. And I had to dig and dig and was just finding a lot of pretty fabric. So I do the same to this pumpkin that I did to the first one. Only thing is I'm going to add some beads to it. So I take a piece of the jute twine from the Dollar Tree and I add 4 beads to it. I string 4 beads onto it. Then the little hoop at the end, I'm going to hoop that to the stick on the pumpkin. Then I'm going to take one of them little leather tags that the Dollar Tree came out with this year. And I'm going to place it onto my pumpkin. I did knot the end so the beads wouldn't come off. And then I'm just going to add the little tassel. I think the tassel I picked was Harvest. And that was it for these pumpkins. I also did one with some orange fabric I found that was really pretty too. And they're really cute just to place anywhere. So next I thought this picture was really pretty for the fall, but I wanted to show you how you can, make it, even nicer. So I did a reverse canvas. I tore the canvas off of the frame, and I just put it on the front part of the canvas. Clearly, I did this in so many videos. Stapled it, then I cut all the extra canvas away, and that was pretty much it. I'm sorry if that went too fast. And it turned out really cute. I'm gonna also place this in my bathroom too. Thought this was really cute and simple. You can even stain the frame too. So next I'm taking a toilet plunger from the Dollar Tree. I want to create a witch's broom. When I thought of this, I just thought hocus pocus. So I took my dark walnut stain I think this is by Minwax, and I stained it. I also cut the tip of the toilet plunger off. So now, just look really closely. I'm taking some of this thick jute twine or nautical rope. My mother got me this, but you can buy the same type at like Walmart unless you want to use the Dollar Tree one. So I started at the bottom, maybe like an inch up from where I cut, an inch or two up from where I cut off the end of the plunger. And I'm going to glue the twine around, see, around the handle, the stick. Then I'm going to do another row, and I went up about 2 inches from the first row, and I'm going to do the same thing, glue it all the way around. The same exact thing. I hope you can understand what I'm doing. Right here, I show you. See, I did 2 rows. And that's all I'm doing. And now I'm going to do a third row. And I'm showing you the space in between. You can go and add more twine over top of those spaces, because that's what I did. So I did my third row. Then I went back and I'm adding in a space. Any space I see, I'm just adding another piece of string. So I hope you can really understand this in case you do want to make this. If you have any questions, you know you can always ask me anything. So then I go and like I said, I'm filling in the little spaces, the gaps in the, my gonna be broom. Like I said, I did 3 rows. If I confuse you, I did 3 rows. So next I'm taking some of that Dollar Tree yarn and I'm just wrapping it around. And if you can see, I left some of the broom out at the top. You can still see like where the broom, where I glued it. I wanted to leave it like that. You can cover yours if you want. Then I went down a little bit and wrapped it around the bottom. This kind of reminds me of like a broom mop. That's funny. But when I was looking at it, I said, well, it's like a mop too. But I really like how it turned out. I think this is my favorite DIY on this video. And that was it for these DIYs. I hope that you enjoyed these. I hope that you have one that was your favorite. Like I said, you always know I like to know which one of these was your favorite. And would you recreate any of these? And I will leave my Instagram. If you ever want to send me something that you created, I would love to see it and love to post it on my Instagram. So that is it for these DIYs. If you are new to my channel and you love Dollar Tree DIYs and Crooked DIYs, make sure you stick around and hit the subscribe button. If you do, also hit the notification bell so you will not miss out on any videos I upload. Thanks for watching and bye-bye. Steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up.